DMTV, bitch. Don't get tucked in, pussy.
Bitch, I got money now.
What's the deal? It's your boy McClain at McClain TV. Back again with another video, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. My boy Umar, man, he back in the news, bro. I'm probably do like 3 videos on him. 3. Everybody else doing like 4, 5 videos. I ain't got no clips. I ain't got no pictures. Y'all getting raw, straight footage. Umar still got a chance. So what happened is, y'all know, his accounts have been frozen. His accounts have been frozen. My accounts are frozen. So his accounts got frozen, and his school that's supposed to came out for 10 years, opening up, it just needs renovation, is finally getting taken away. It's got a lien put on it. And he had 15 years, $1.6 million to open the school. In my personal opinion, I don't believe he wanted to open the school up, if you ask me. In my personal opinion. I don't think he wanted to open the school up. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to open the school up, if you ask me. He had 10 years to open the school up. Umar Johnson, in my opinion, has a mental disease. I met a girl with this disease. She was a habitual liar. Like, she would lie. Crazy lies all the time. So she was a Spanish chick I used to talk to. And I remember when I first met her in 2010, she didn't have no car. She was living with somebody. But she would tell these lies like, oh, I got houses in Miami. I got this. I make $100K, a month. Like, crazy lies, crazy. And I remember just thinking like, this all cap, But I like her because she was nasty. I ain't gonna lie, she was nasty. As soon as I pick her up, gulping and all that, you know what I'm saying? She was built like a Teletubby, but she did everything a dude asked for, you know what I'm saying? And she would just do crazy lies. And then she'll tell me, buy me this eighth so I can flip it to £1. And my dumb self, I knew it was about to happen, but I gave it to her. I had $40 anyway. I'm like, it's $40. This she started asking me every day. I remember one day I drove way out the way to give her $40, and I seen her hop in the truck with a dude. I just bought them weed. I'm a lame. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped rocking with her. And she was just a pathological liar. So fast forward 14 years later, it is 24, and I bump into her online. We meet up. I think she done changed. We older now. She hop in the whip and get straight to lying. I pick her up from her mom's house. She's like, she older than me, or I'm younger than me. But we in our mid-30s. I pick her up. She's from her mom's house. Her kids with her mom. You know what the first thing she tell me? Oh, I got a record label. Yeah, I just sat down with Jay-Z and Kanye. Yeah, I got a Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? But my artist dropped my Hellcat. Like, crazy lies. And it dawned on me that this girl really believe in what she says, and she's really a pathological liar. Like, she really has a mental problem. And it gets worse with this female. She even lied and tried to get a baby off of me. Lied about a whole abortion just to try to get $350 out of me. I never paid it. Thank God I'm smart enough this time. I'm not the same dummy of 14 years ago. But she tried to lie and said she was pregnant, showed me a fake pregnancy test, sent fake documents. The only reason why I found out she was lying because it happened too fast. And the paperwork she sent me that I said proof that she got the abortion was some stuff she printed offline. Like, she wasn't as smart as she thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got a paper offline. Anybody can get this form and fill it out. That's not an official document for an abortion clinic. Anyways, I think Umar has the same problem. He's a habitual liar. He believes this. I think in his head, he knows there wasn't no school opening, but this is his livelihood. You know what I'm saying? And most scammers, most people who commit crimes got something going on. Like, say a serial life taker is just nothing but a sociopath. I think most scammers really be having something going on in their head. Not as making an excuse for them. They just evil spirits born inside these bodies. But I really do think Umar got something going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Something to where, you know, something wrong with this man. And it's most people in that field, that spiritual brotherhood field. I remember when I first seen Umar on Vlad TV in 2010. He did an interview. It was like 2012, one of them years. I said, dang, this is our leader. I thought we were saved as the black community because he spoke so well. Umar Johnson is a level 10 liar, a high level liar. He like maxed out lying, and he is maxed out speaking. He's a great speaker. He knows how to talk well, and he knows how to deliver that. Speaking well, beneficial. Y'all better learn how to speak. Y'all better learn how to talk. It will get you far in life. It helps me out a lot on a day-to-day basis. When I first seen Umar, like, yo, this is our leader. This is our guy. This is who we want to be there for us. This is it. And it was once I started seeing the school and I opened it up, I seen it for what it was. He's just scamming the black community. And I do think he went in all attention with the scam. I don't think he ever want to open a school up. If he want to open a school up, he could start small, man. And then I remember an episode where Lord Jamar was telling him that he knows a guy who got schools. You need to take his advice, and he got all defensive. Umar is going to always get money because of one reason: milking Jesus. If y'all don't know what milking Jesus is, watch any Tyler Perry movie. Go to any black church. That is milking Jesus. When you got black people, we have this sickness that goes in the black community where there's milking Jesus, that they're going to vote Democrat. They're going to believe everything on the TV. Milking Jesus don't even think outside the box. If you try to bring them any form of new thinking, they're going to stray away from it. As long as this black community, this plague in the black community of milking Jesus that still exists, Umar's always going to get money, because he's going to go out there and preach, and there'll be a black person saying, yeah, that's right, they got him, the white man got him, praise him, give him some money. They're going to donate. Go watch any Tyler Perry movie. You will see it written on their face. And don't get it twisted, I take advantage of milking Jesus sometimes, because grandma, think about in the hood, grandma always give money to her grandson. Always. They're the most giving group. Think about it, they give their tithes every week, and they do it without thinking, because their book tells them not to think. Don't ask any questions. Don't question God. So they're not going to ask questions. These questions we ask in Umar, they're not going to ask, and they're going, let's pray for them, let's give them the best, and let's send them some money. As long as milking Jesus is out, until we fix that in the black community, there's always going to be Umar Johnsons. And don't let me get on the bean pies. Bean pies are worse than milking Jesus. The Islam brothers, them guys is just as worse. Those guys, that plague, that sickness on their brain, to worship and to be so involved in this text thousands of years, and you're this involved that you would take somebody's life for this text. Yeah, that the bean pie and milking Jesus are always going to be there to keep Umar employed. Umar might have a bad year this year because all this going on, but I guarantee you he's going to go on tour, and there's black people out there. Think about it. Do grandma change her channel? That previous generation did not want to evolve. All they did was the same 5 things: work, church, milk, Jesus. That was it. I know I said 5, and I counted 4, but I don't know what the 5th one is. As long as this is in the black community, Umar's got a chance. And he's going to continue to get donations. Why? Go watch his previous clip. He went out and he started doing a talk. You hear the milking Jesus. That's right, that's right, that's right, yeah, they took it, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. That's milking Jesus, y'all. That's milking Jesus. And as long as that exists, Umar will always get money. A bunch of thinkers are not going to give Umar money, but we are outnumbered by the millions. Millions. We're outnumbered by the millions. There's a 10 million of them and one of me. So, and also Umar Johnson's a high-level Freemason. When Umar has a situation, his brotherhood is going to come out and say he's right. Go look to the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God. A dude comes out and says, I believe Umar. Umar's right. They really did him like that. A high-ranking Freemason is going to come out and say Umar's right, and they're going to always give him a platform because the Freemason brothers eat off this ideology. Umar also puts out propaganda about Africa. They want blacks in America to think we from Africa. So he's the last of the Mohican. This Africa movement, yo, we been let go of that Africa stuff. We been start wearing dashikis. That corny African stuff, man, that African stuff corny, man. And I love Africans, but y'all culture lame. Ooh, no. That stuff lame, bro. Dashikis are lame, bro. That shit cool for y'all. Sandals with jeans is lame. Africans are corny as I don't know what. Back to Africa movement. Nobody want to go back to. I don't want to go to Africa. Africa's corny. Umar is still preaching that back to Africa. There's a lot of black people that still think we're from Africa. Because of what? Milk and Jesus. They don't want to think. They will fight you tooth and nail that we were slaves. I would tell black people we not slaves. I said all the time, we were not slaves. I want no slaves. My family want no slaves. I have argued with black people who want to hold on to slavery. Let's let slavery go. Black people hold on to it. Umar Johnson is a high-level Freemason, and his Freemason brothers have his back. So when he has a situation, they're going to tell him he's right. They're going to say, oh, let me get this out the camera view. They're going to say he's right. They're going to say, we got his back. Umar Johnson, with him being a Freemason, he's always going to have platforms. His Freemason brothers are always going to help him out. And then, since he's spewing out negative propaganda that profits, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, those two are high-ranking Freemasons. Go look up Frederick Douglass, high-ranking Freemason. They're going to have Umar's back. Umar going to be back with another school. And guess what? He's going to continue to get donations. Y'all, we have been giving money to the church for thousands of years. Hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. Nothing wrong with giving money. There's nothing wrong paying tithes. I paid tithes before, and guess what? I got my money right back the next day. I remember one day I paid tithes. It works. Paying tithes and offerings work. I would tell anybody. Paying tithes and offerings, it works. And I think it's more of a mental thing. But I paid, one day me and Nate gave money to a church, and the next day we got a big lump sum of money. You know what I'm saying? Paying tithes and offerings work. You know that? Hey, it works. It works. You know, I got my piece on. It worked, y'all. I'm milking Jesus. But I'm not. I support milking Jesus because I got family that's part of that. But I'm not to the point to where I don't ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Most milking Jesus is not going to ask questions. And that is why Umar Johnson will always get money. Hope y'all like this video, man. And if you got offended, I could care less. It's the boy I'm claiming to be. Everybody should be safe from out.